Okay, welcome everybody to the main event, number 140. I'm always amazed at how high this number is getting to be. And we're lucky to have Deepika Grover with us once more. She was a big hit last time, and I expect the same thing this time. And so that now you've got pressure on you, Deepika.
I am actually in a lot of pressure today.
Well, she's going to talk to us today about her services creating websites with AI programs, and I find that very interesting that the capabilities that are available now in that way. So we're going to be talking about that, but as usual, and I'm going to start off with the AI news of the week that are all these things are posted in the comment section of today's event. Big news last night, Midjourney releases new style creator. I've supplied you with a copy of David H's Discord post describing this new feature. So all the things about how to use it, that's there in that post. It says I really put free pick spaces to the test. In my course, as well as in my professional training, I need tools that are accessible, fast, and credible in a real workflow, not gadgets, solutions that hold up in production and education. So that's what he's talking about. And I apologize to him in advance that I didn't write down what his name was, but it's there. Brian Sykes here last week and talking about the new book on Adobe Firefly that he's doing. And his post is about why I'm building a book on Adobe Firefly and letting creatives shape it. So he's really looking for input from people about what that book shall entail. Karen Granite, how to turn 2D ideas into production grade 3D worlds without building a game studio. So that there's some nice stuff in that one. There's a post that says this week Marble moves us from AI making images to AI building worlds. World Labs releases a Marble, a multi-mode world model that can generate, expand, and edit full 3D environments for text, images, video, and 3D layouts. Bernard Studhalter discusses prompting ray tracing lighting. I like to post different people's workflow each week, and Michael Human's workflow with Flora was very interesting. There's two videos I wanted to make sure that you got to see. One is our good friend Margarita Barreto did a very touching video anti-bullfighting. So that is there. And also, Prentice Sir has an excellent commercial quality spoof on soft drinks spot for sugar water. And this is extremely funny. So I put that there as well. All of those things are available in the comment section. After this is over and I do some editing of the video, I will post a link to my YouTube channel for this video, and it'll be in the comment section, but I'll also do a post just in general on LinkedIn about that. So we have a good group of people here today. I'm glad to see that. Deepika, I'm going to turn the floor over to you to tell us what you've been doing.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. And let's start with how I created my website with the help of AI. So, this is my website, which I have created with the help of three tools: ChatGPT, Grok AI, and Gemini. It was in early June to July when I started building this website, when I was not aware about what vibe coding is, which is on fire nowadays. So this website is more like the traditional way. So I gave some UI designs made inside Figma to ChatGPT and asked that ChatGPT give me the code for this website. So complete traditional thing was there. And after getting the code, I gave that code to Grok AI to review that code, and it reviewed the code and like expanded the code to some extent. And somehow we built this web page but more of that, the web page was, the design was completely generated inside Figma, and then the coding part and development part was done by and handled by ChatGPT and Grok AI. We built this, and after completing this web page, like the first landing page, I came to know about this vibe coding through Gemini or Google AI Studio. So, what I built was a pricing agent, because I saw that more of the people or customers, we can say, they are approaching towards me just to get the price, and to understand their requirements. It took me a lot of time, like what they want to say and what are their requirements and how should I calculate that, like how much time it will take. So for to give the solution of that only for me, I created this pricing agent with the help of Google AI Studio. It is completely AI generated. I didn't created any Figma design or anything. Just started it with the Google AI Studio. It has features like dark and light theme, and these are the services which Deep Aries is providing: Gen AI services, UI UX design, graphic design, videos, and AI workflows. Inside Gen AI, we have AI icons and illustrations, AI cinematic images, digital avatars, illustrative videos, cinematic videos, and explainer videos. In UI UX designs, we have Figma design, admin dashboard, mobile app, website, and instructional design. Instructional design is like the courses which we see on Coursera and Udemy. We can generate those kind of courses as well with the help of instruction in the with the help of Articulate 360, as well as it can be generated through Google AI Studio with AI. I will show after a few minutes how we can create that. For graphics, we have traditional designings like Canva design, infographics, invitation cards, print media, presentations, and social media. In videos, we have e-learning videos, explainer videos, documentaries, podcast edits, slideshows, and trailers. The last and final services, which currently I see is in lot of demand, at least for me right now, because I have created so many workflows for my clients depending on their needs. Basically, what they want is to create a such kind of workflow, which I have worked on, to create a such kind of workflow in a manner that they just have to give some very basic keywords, not keywords, only the major words which a normal person can think, like a cat in a rain or sitting on a bench, but in a stylistic design, say Ghibli art or the kawaii art or the woolen texture which we are seeing nowadays. So I created such kind of workflows for them. It does not has any section right now. Inside Gen AI, when a person click on any of the service, they will get a starter, the pricing package, like what they will be getting in this kind of package: starter, standard, advanced, and premium. How many images they will get in this standard package, and what will be the size of that images. Similarly, I did it with the videos as well. For 30 seconds videos, these are the pricing. For 45-second videos, these are the pricing. These are the basic pricing, and these can go up and down based on their exact and final briefing requirements. Once a client feel like selected anything, any service, they can give their company name, describe the project, what they want. If they type something randomly, this will give error and it will not make them continue ahead. So people had to give a correct project summary which they are expecting. Suppose someone needs a 15-second video ad for food advertising. Duration, they can select how much duration they want. Email ID, whatever email ID they want to give. I see people are giving the bot email ID as well. So we are not entertaining those kind of email IDs. To prove you are human, please solve this and get my estimate. When we get this kind of project briefing, if we see the email ID and project summaries are up to the expectations and not filled by any bot or like a spam message, we are definitely replying to them. But if we are seeing the email IDs as a bot email ID or the project summary is not properly, we are not entertaining those um, like the requirements or the mails. After submitting, people will get this kind of screen like thank you and we have received your project brief. Now, if they want to check any other pricing, they cannot send us the inquiry before 4 days or 48 hours. This helps to prevent the spam emails with that we will be getting. Like, we don't want spam emails, we want general emails. That's why we have put this timer. So this whole app is created inside Google AI Studio with the help of AI. No UI designs were provided to the Google AI Studio, no Figma designs, only the thoughts and the feelings that I had in my mind. How I did that? Let's start with that. So go to the Google AI Studio and describe your idea, what you want to create. Suppose I want to create a web page for advertising AI Studio named as Deep Aries. Now, if we already have the selected brand colors, then we can give those colors as well. We can give the link of the website as well if we have anything, any specific reference of website in our mind. Right now, I don't have any specific reference. So we can continue with this only. A web page for advertising AI Studio named as Deep Aries. For color and branding, take the reference from the original website as, let's put the link. The reference from the original website and build. It will take some time, like 2 to 3 minutes, to actually create the whole app. Oh, why this thing is coming?
Deepika, while you're doing that, there's a couple of questions that people have asked in the comment section.
Okay, let me check that. Chat.
No, it was me who was writing, and you don't need to answer now because I see that we are seeing the process. I was just asking about the code, if you put it over to your web hotel when you're finished, or to get your domain name
I
and so
got
on.
the
But
JavaScript code when I
Yeah,
asked for the coding in ChatGPT.
And
you put it in. Okay.
excuse me, also, I had a question too. So on this functionality, do you have to connect this to a back end? Like Supabase or Base 44 or something like that?
Yes, yes. For deployment part, we need to be on a backend server. Like I was on Vercel app, so I saved this app in GitHub and then connected the GitHub with Vercel app. And from Vercel app, I got one another code which I had to paste in the hosting part, like the where the website is located at, Hostinger.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Vasika, you go ahead and ask yours.
Hi, Deepika. I have a lot
Hi,
of
Deepika.
questions. Um,
Yes,
yeah, so you just answered you're hosting it on Hostinger because I know you can also host it on Vercel for free, right?
yes,
And but yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is some advantages and disadvantages. And then you probably also asked ChatGPT or whoever for Java code for the little spam filter and for your animations, which I really love.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so what I did was I completely relied on this Google AI Studio because I am not from web designing or web development background. So I asked Gemini, this Google AI Studio, that provide me such kind of app in such a way like how I can deploy this app which we have created to my original website. I don't know how to create this deployment, so you have to guide me. So this Google AI Studio gave me step-by-step instructions like connect your GitHub account to the Vercel app, and then Vercel app will give you a code, and then that code needs to be pasted on the Hostinger part.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any other questions? No. Okay. So here we got
Glenn
this.
does have one.
Yes, yes, please.
Hey, Deepika.
Hi, Glenn.
It's really impressive. Up until about 30 seconds ago, I actually thought you had a deep understanding of web design and coding and some of the things. So you've just
No,
proved
I
that
didn't had any experience about that.
yeah, you just proved that you just use your smarts and you're using the latest technology and as a workaround to do an incredible site. So it's again, I'm wildly impressed. For the first time I heard you speak, and I'm equally as impressed this time. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Can I
And yeah,
ask
I
again?
created this
Okay.
web. Yes, 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 please.
Oh, yeah. So I'm wondering, can you have products and connect it to like Stripe or other things as well?
I am not getting this word.
Can you
Can you
repeat that?
connect it? Yeah, sorry. Yes, Al.
Can you say that again, Maria?
Yeah, I was asking, can you connect it so you can have a product and use, for example, Stripe or PayPal to collect payments on this?
Yeah,
Can
that's
you
a
do?
payment
Yeah.
gateway system. I am figuring it out, like how we can connect the payment gateway system to this app because I have that thing in my mind that I have to put that thing. So I'm sure it will be able to give some solution, but right now I don't have that solution.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Eric?
you.
This is quite impressive, Deepika. Thank you for sharing. My question is, how do you upload your videos onto the site? Do you still need to have them on Vimeo and get them from Vimeo, or do you upload them directly? How does that process work?
No, I uploaded it through Vimeo. And then there was some kind of iframing and tag thing. And from there, these videos are connected. because if I was uploading this video through YouTube from the unlisted part, that YouTube frame was also coming on, which I didn't want it.
So it's still hosted on Vimeo and then you upload it from there.
Yes, 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 yes.
Glenn?
I mean, it's just a continuation, Deepika, to Eric's question. So any question, and I think the answer is yes, any question that you have, which you don't have a background in, you're really asking Google Studios to help you through the
Yes,
process as a beginner.
yes.
So it sounds like there's no answer that they wouldn't be able to help you with through this process. Like even as something as grassroots as what Eric was asking, like that very basic thing about Vimeo, for example, which is what I do on my own site, but I don't use this whole technology. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. What inspired me, okay, I'll share one thing. What inspired me to make this website was I wanted to create this website and I reached out to a web developer and he was asking me for like 2.5 lakhs in INR. Uh, it I think it should be let me check, 2.5 INR into USD, 2.5 lakhs. So yeah, 27,900 something. So he was asking me for this much money, and I thought that like spending this much money on a website which currently does not has any business, like high generated business, so let's try on our own. So I started it with the chat GPT and then Grok, and then this Gemini thing came up. So I thought like, okay, let's stick with it and don't go through the web development. Still, I am facing many errors and many like confusions because some things and some terms are very new to me. Like I didn't knew about this deployment thing as well, like what deployment is. So while creating all these thing, I came to know about deployment, what deployment is, what Vercel is, and one more thing, like the form that I showed on my website that was not working. For me, that was working, but when I was trying that form to get filled with some another system or to some another person, that form was not coming to my email ID. It was only like for the showcase purpose. It was not working form. So I asked for the solution, and it gave me lots of names such as contact 7 form and some other form, but those were also not working and not linking. At the last, I got a name of form spree, that the forms are connected. The form which I have in my website is connected through my email ID where this whole information is coming up.
Great. Maria,
So,
you got another question?
yes.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you could scroll through the website that we have now and also see on the different tabs, features, demo pricing, how it looks in there.
Mhm.
Uh, I guess the question is about, you're using different programs, or is this still with
No, now I am only using this Google AI Studio because it is definitely capable of answering anything. Like if you ask better, it will give you a better answer.
That's
Just
great.
stay clear what you are asking, maybe in your language, because sometimes I also talk to him with my own native language, that's Hindi, and it is able to understand that language as well very accurately.
That's great.
Can you scroll through the website so we can see it?
Yeah,
Yes,
Look
we
there.
can see it in the full screen mode as well. So full screen, and okay. So this we have got. Now that we have got, if you have some visuals in your mind, like what kind of or what style you want, or even the text, what text you want, we can change those text. Because right now we didn't give it anything. Start generating. Okay. Now suppose if we want to change the these cards text. So what we will do, I don't know what this is called as. Like now I know this is called as cards, but as a beginner, if someone is not aware about what this thing is called as, just take a screenshot and paste in the chat box and give your instructions like what you want to see here. So maybe we can give the services name.
What I'm impressed with is in the past, if people didn't know how to build a website or whether they could, buy a template, or they could
Right.
take and I know, like the web hoster that I used to have would offer the services of designing a website for you. But I know they had these standard designs that they had included, and everything looked just, cookie cutter, like it had, they just picked up something that they had and converted into your website. This doesn't look that way. This looks like, original website design that has been meticulously put together over a long period of time, but you're doing it rather rapidly.
Yeah, all it needs is a clear vision, what you have in your mind, and a little patience as well, because sometimes it can go like crazy. So we have this request fulfilled. It has changed this generative AI. Similarly, we can change any text present over here. And to check if this link is working or not, yes, it is working. We can generate a campaign. Fruity juice, and product description should be energetic, explosive blast of fruits. Brand tone should be bold and energetic, and generate a campaign. Okay, it is generating. Good thing is it is a free tool and it does not charge any credits or anything. Visual concept is ready. We have not given any prompt. It has generated the image as well as the prompt.
What tool is making the images though, Deepika?
I think it should be Gemini because it is from
Oh,
Google.
it'd have to be. Yeah, it'd have to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you also upload? You said like the way you describe the overall aesthetic. Can you upload? I think you mentioned it. Other websites or reference or anything
I
else for
think
that
yes,
fact?
we can upload that as well because I haven't tested in this app, but earlier in my earlier app which I have created, I have tested that as well. So we can upload videos and images and give the links as well. Or we can test here product is. Let's see what it can create. But simple answer to your question, like if we can upload images from on-site, yes, we can upload that. Maybe not in this, but no, it didn't took the website link properly. Innovative, accelerate intelligence. Okay.
So Big Al, what happens to Squarespace and other places?
What?
Oh, I was asking Big Al a question, Deepika, like what happens to, or you as well. What will happen inevitably to, to huge hosting sites and design sites like do you know the place Squarespace? I,
No, I don't know. I
I'm not
only knew
familiar.
about the Inveto, which has the templates of website.
Yeah, it's just a very well-known one. I just wonder what would happen
Mm.
eventually as this gets more and more refined and likely easier and faster and more custom. Why would you need to go to
Yeah,
a web
I hope so.
designer or a template house? I don't even know why those will exist in 5 years or
What
less.
what I did
Nobody knows.
what I did it'll be 2 years ago to get my website was I hired a company in India. And Deepika, you'll like this
Yeah, we had a talk
number.
about
I
this.
spent about $9,000 to have my website built to my specifications. In using this program, it would be able to do it, much quicker. And I had a very specific thing I wanted to do and everything. And the reason why I didn't build my own was because I'd built my own 4 times before, but that particular year I had so much work going on, there was no way I could address my out-of-date website. So I hired a company that I, trusted and found out about through a gentleman in the United States who basically put me in touch with them. But they were great to
Oh,
work with and very, very patient about my demands, which, were, like I would say to them, every square inch of this website has to reflect the quality of the work that I do. And therefore, it has to be perfect. And they did a great job.
yeah.
One of the questions I have for you now is in terms of a back door where you can go in and make modifications, or do you do all the modifications through the Gemini?
Right now, I'm doing all the modifications on this AI Studio only.
Okay.
Yeah. And just by chance, if the electricity went down and you haven't saved this app anywhere yet, your work will remain safe in its history and you can check your old project anytime. And we can see that here. Like studio. What is this?
I was just wanting to answer
Yeah.
Glenn's remark. I think Wix has already, with Wix Studio and Base 44, I think all these like Squarespace and Wix are gonna move in that direction that you basically can like drag and drop and code your own websites without templates. So I think they're just gonna kind of absorb this like vibe coding into their own model.
I mean, Vesica, what choice do they have, right? They have to do that.
Yeah, and it's on its way already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have checked Wix. I don't think so. They have very good templates. They are basic ones, or might be I didn't found a good ones.
You know, it's not integrated yet. Like Base 44, they acquired it. It's still separate. And if you want like full customizability, I think you have to go to Wix Studio, which is separate from the regular Wix. I'm not
Okay.
working with it, but I've been looking into this because I also need a website. So I have been
Uh,
doing
right now,
the
everyone needs a website.
Okay, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, no problem.
Deepika,
Okay, so
you can show us a little bit more demonstration of how you build this, but I think we'd all like to go back to your website and see more things in it. Like, do you have samples in it that you're showing people and so on?
on my website. Any other pages are not ready yet. I have only 2 pages, and yeah, this one as well. But this was from like coding. And I have few samples of my projects. One for a video, basically for social media ads. And this one is a video. And these are that will be included in the project. And a few testimonials, and these are only images shown here. That's all. This is a contact us form. And other pages are in process right now. These are not clickable.
So send your inquiry would be related to a particular image, like if they wanted to purchase that image?
Yeah, for any particular service. Like if someone is not able to like go through the get started and finding every services, so they can fill the form from here. Provide any reference link which they might have in their mind. What are their project briefs, and then submit. This is also a clickable form. Like okay, UI UX designed, reference link, project brief. This is important to fill. Project brief. We need a custom website of 15 pages. Submit. I will be getting the inquiry email on my mail ID. And, these are not working right now. For courses, yeah, I have this thing in my mind to start developing my AI courses for creating AI images, AI videos, and maybe how to generate websites with AI. But I currently have lack of time to build the courses. So this is also right now in pending. So yeah. And yeah, I have made one let's say instructional design course assessment. A learning course. It will be having 10 quizzes, beginners level, and 10 days to complete. It is a self-paced course. Start learning, your full name, email address, and start course. Select the level of difficulty, beginner. It will give you a set of questions. Right now, I'm not checking any question, and okay, all are wrong. Continue to next module. I need to give the coding, like if a student cannot pass the exam, it should not idly move to the next course or next topic. Once these all things are completed, okay, let's do this quickly. Continue to next. Eric, here I can show you like how you can drop the images or maybe the videos, because it has that application. You will get certificate as well after completing the course. So after completing all these modules, time for final case study. Suppose I need to create for tourism. These are basically for students like who don't know how to create their portfolio for graphic designing. What they have to create is define a primary and secondary color, logo design, business card, letterhead, and brochure. They can find inspiration as well for suppose corporate identity. It will give the name of few sites where they can find the inspirations of their project. Like we have chosen the tourism part, so it has given us the inspirations for tourism only. Whatever. And once they are done with their project, they can upload image. Suppose I have uploaded this. This is not okay. Submit and get feedback.
Maria, you want to ask your question?
Mhm.
Yes, I was just wondering. I love this presentation, I must say that first. But how do you connect your project to your domain? And how do you create the course in Google AI? Thank you.
Created the course, this portfolio one.
Yes, yes, please.
Yeah, the same thing that I was doing with the website. Give
Yes,
your
okay.
idea, give your vision, and give your content to
Yeah,
this Google AI platform, and it will generate everything.
okay. And how did you connect? Because when we looked at your website, um, how did you connect your domain to the coding after you were finished?
From Vercel app, like save your project in this Google AI Studio, save your project in GitHub, then connect your GitHub account with Vercel app, and Vercel app will give you a special code. That code you need to paste on Hostinger or any other server.
Ah, okay. So what is the word that you are saying after GitHub?
Vercel,
Yeah.
Vercel. Let me text
Can you
you.
spell that? Because I have never heard it.
Vercel.
Yes.
Vercel. Vercel app.
Mhm. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Eric, you want to ask a question?
Again, I continue to be blown away by this. I know you don't have all your functionality done, but everything you have done up to this point, how long
Mm.
has it taken you from when you started to now?
It's been a complete 3 months. I have been working on this platform, and to create that app, which is live on my website, it only took me 1.5 months, I guess, because that was the very first time I was experimenting with this thing. But now, after knowing everything, it will hardly take me 2 to 3 days to build a whole new app.
Wow, thank you. So going
Yeah.
so going from 3 months to 3 days.
Yes, yes. So after submitting the project, student will get a feedback on their submission, and they can get their certificate as well, certificate of achievement. I need to change few designing of the certificate. I'll do it once I release this course. So that's all from my side for today.
I just have one more question. How did you determine, I mean, I think we all have the same question when we're charging clients things. How did you determine your price structure?
Basically, I calculated with my time, like how much time I will be spending, plus I will be calculating the subscription of the AI tools. And right now, I'm keeping my pricing slightly less than what others are charging.
That was going to be my next question. Did you do research to see what other people are charging for the same kinds of things?
Yeah, for the people outside India are charging a way above what I am charging. Like, suppose for one full product, I'm charging $2,000. For the same thing, people outside India are charging $7 to $10,000. So there is a price difference, and I'm okay with it.
This is
Hi,
all.
Deepika, Shweta this side. I had one question. What if we need an interactive design? For example, if you have a banner that has been, I think that's been an embedded video right now. What if we have that as an interactive site?
Oh, okay. Interactive site. So you want it like a cursor movement, we can say, like where the cursor
Correct.
is going, you can see some sort of designing and trail.
Right, right.
Right. So for that, I think spline should be the uh, perfect solution, because right now AI is not doing that thing, because I tried that and it was not able to give that. So for that, spline videos are good solution.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
And Deepika, can you look in the chat box if I spelled it right?
Yeah. Deepika, look at her comment in the bottom of the comment section. Is that the right spelling?
Comment section of
Maria's last comment at the bottom about
Zoom. Yeah, Zoom.
Versal Labs. Yeah. Versal Labs, I think it was not Versal Labs, it was Versal app. Wait, let me check. Yeah, this is correct. And you need to.
Please put it in the chat box,
Okay,
please.
okay. Yes, yes, yes. I'm giving the link. It is the correct link. Log in with the same ID which you use in GitHub. So GitHub ID and this Versal app ID should be same.
Well,
Welcome.
this is thoroughly impressive, Deepika. both the look of your site and the methodology of developing it is pretty fantastic. Mark, you got
Yeah.
a comment?
Yeah, it's a fantastic presentation, and I never seen a demo of building something so complex with any form of AI, and Google AI Studio is looks yeah, it's really neat. I just had a question, and I'm not sure if it's something that's unique for India. I was kind of curious how you find your clients. Like, if do you create have a large social media presence, or do you use freelancer
No,
services
currently
like
I don't
Upwork?
have large social media presence currently, but how I'm getting clients is just a word of mouth.
Wow.
And I'm planning to advertise my website once it gets completed, and that's most probably by January 2026. Because I can see, we all can see there are still many pages, those are incompleted.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Thank you. Excellent presentation.
And
thank you.
at that point, are you planning on having the elements of the site that aren't completely built yet all up and running?
Yes, I need my website completely built before this advertising or anything,
Okay,
because I need to show the projects as well. Projects are ready to showcase, but I believe if those projects are presented in a well-mannered way, then it should give a good impression on clients.
great. Would you put in the comment section a link to your website so if people want to go and look at it some more on their own that they can?
Yes. So I can put both links, I think. This is the link for website, and this is the link of price estimator.
Oh yeah, I just had a question. I remember the first time you were on with Big Al. Are you working alone? Because I thought at one point you had a group of I don't know what
I
to call them.
have one more person with me, and he's more from motion graphics
Ah,
and like graphic designing.
it's great. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I have no doubt that you're going to be highly successful. I mean, between the quality of your work and your work ethic, I don't think anything's going to stand in your way in the future.
Thank you so much.
Well, this has been terrific. Any further questions? If not, we'll wrap things up, Deepika. Again, wonderful, wonderful presentation and extremely impressive what you were able to come up with in this methodology. I'm very, very glad we had you come back and show this thing. When first were talking about it on LinkedIn, it really impressed me, and that's why I wanted to have you come back and do this. And I'm very glad that we did that.
Yeah, thank you so much for this again.
Just a reminder to people that next week is Thanksgiving weekend in the United States, and we will not have an event. We will have events in the first 3 weeks of December, which are not planned yet. And a reminder that the beginning of January, we will start the Big Al's Big AI Challenge. I will be doing some more presentations on LinkedIn advertising this challenge. So be on the lookout for Big Al doing things that Big Al is not capable of doing in any physical way, but a lot of things to laugh at. So again, thank you everybody for coming. Deepika, let's stay in touch. I wish you the very best in your success with this.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. And I wish the same for everyone. And just in case if anyone tried this AI Studio generating their app or website and face any difficulty, feel free to reach out to me. I might not be posting daily on LinkedIn right now, but I am logging in daily. to check the updates.